Hi everyone. Today we will implement collider with our stake. When our player will collide with the stake, stake will be destroyed first of all. Then then we will implement audio like our dog eat our steak, and also we will create a score manager which will show how much stake was created in this particular level and how much stake did you collect. And in the end of a game, when you will collect all of the stakes, you will see that you win. So let's go. First of all, let's create a new. Actually, first of all, let's create a tag for our player and for our stake. So here, when I have a player selected, press tag component, and here we have some tags which was created by Unity. So here we could see a player tag, so I will just select this one, but also I will need to create a stake tag. So I choose my stake prefab, and here I will just press add tag and create a new tag stake and save it. So let's go back, let's choose again our stake prefab, and let's set it like a stake component. Okay, so now let's go to scripts folder and let's create a new mono behavior script stake. Let's open this, and inside our stake script, we will create a new method on trigger enter 2D, which will detect our collision with the player. So void on trigger enter 2D, and inside of this method we will compare if an object with the we collided has a tag player. So if uh, collision dot com compare tag is equal to player then we will destroy our game object. We will destroy our stake. That means when our player will collide with the stake, our stake will be destroyed in our game. Okay, and also let's go back to Unity and don't forget to put our stake script to the stake prefab. Okay. So, and also now let's go back to player controller script, and let's create here a new variable, not a variable, yes, let's create here actually a new variable which will save a reference to audio source on our player. Um, Maybe you could wonder why I couldn't create audio source reference on our stake here. Uh, but the problem is when we will destroy our game object on collision, our audio source will not be played. So to play our audio source, we should add audio source component on another game object, but not on a stake. So in our case, the best way to do that is to play audio source component on a player, and so this audio source will be played every time when player will collide with our stake. So let's go for it. Here we will create a private uh, audio source audio source, and actually I will change our start method to awake method because it's better to get an access to different components on our object in awake, not in a start. And so now let's get a reference in our awake method to our audio source. So audio source is equal to get component audio source. And now let's create also void on trigger enter to the method. And inside of this method we will compare tag of object of our collision object. So if tag of our collision object is equal to stake, we will play our audio source. So if audio source is not equal to null, then we will play our audio source. So audio source dot play. Perfect. Let's save this. Let's go back to our Unity, and on our player let's add an component audio source. So I just found on Pixabay appropriate audio source which I would like to use for 18-hour stay like this. So I download this and I created a new folder in our assets, which I called audio, and I just put our audio in this folder. So let's select our player and let's put our audio into audio resource, and don't forget to mark or uncheck display on awake. Okay, let's save these, and now when we will collide with a stake, our stake should be destroyed, and we should could And we could hear this sound of eating a steak. So let's check this. Okay, I could see that something wrong with it. Let's check what we have wrong. So actually I just forgot here at compare of tag if we collide with the steak. So if other dot, not another collision, if collision dot compare tag is steak, and inside we will put our if statement like this. So let's check now. It doesn't work. Actually, the problem is that I didn't mark our stake like is trigger. That was my mistake. So check it to is trigger, and now let's check if it works like we want. Yes. So as you could see now, everything works correct. Perfect.